Okay, let's see if we can finish this game tonight. There was something over there, I think. Where are you hiding here?
So, do we have a plan for Kostya once we find him?
Kostya's already proven himself enemies to us. Whatever you choose to do with him,
The sluice gates are just ahead. Kostya's probably already there. Let's move.
lava's rising. We have to stop this now.
Ow! I think it hit my head. Where are you again? I hear something. Loot box.
Good, you're here. Help me destroy this winch. We can't risk someone turning it and opening the gates. If the keep falls so that we might live, so be it.
I kill Ludwig. Your scheme is over. What are you doing? If you don't open the gate, the keep will be overrun with lava. Here, let me help. This isn't my fight. Tell me how to get the garden and I'll leave you in peace.
I figured you might have. Bloodthirsty. You people just can't help yourselves.
Was it you who told the Stilgarrot about the path to the garden? The Stilgarrot were taken by the Dream Scourge. I had to defend myself. You don't know the Stilgarrot like I do. They had to be stopped. They were going to storm the keep.
Me, specifically? No. I only provided them access to material from the living archives. The books and records that the novice brought to them were what revealed the secret. I assume you didn't let the Stilgarrot or the Inquisitor survive their search.
The Stilgarrot were taken by the Dream Scourge. I had to defend myself.
And so you brought it back here? Among the wardens?
The Dream Scourge doesn't work like that. It's already in the tusk, if not in the keep.
It was not present in the tusks until your people arrived. Oh, perhaps this is right. Another reason to destroy this place and go. This is how it should be. So long as the keep stands, my people are trapped here. Doomed by an oath to a dead man. Our people were nomads for ages until we built the keep. When it falls, we'll be free to explore the world again. I will not watch my people rot here for the sake of a pointless oath.
This isn't what Nandru would want. Nandru lied about the oath. The garden is secret reason for a god. You are just the jailers. Mihala asked me to stop you. Should weapon, I don't let you do this. What would you have me do, Marius? Do it then, but I won't help you.
Nandru isn't here. He was never here. He built us a tomb and abandoned us to it. Do not speak his name to me as if it could mean anything to you.
Mihala asked me to stop you.
Ha! Finally! Proof she's got a spine. Well, Envoy, now's your chance. Are you going to be a good little minion and do as she asked? Or will you let me save my people from themselves?
Well, he has a point. But it's not worth letting Solace fall to prove it.
You, of all people, are speaking in favor of the suffocating grasp of tradition.
I'm talking about not destroying our ancestral home just because you don't like Nandru. You're just as blinded by those traditions as Mihala. Have the courage to leave if you want, but don't force everyone else to.
A life for rubble, blood for the prison of old ways. We twine.
Stand down, Kostya. This just isn't your day.
Envoy, I understand that Kostya grates on the nerves, but perhaps we should...
So be it. And you are so close. The entrance to the garden is just beyond this door. I always knew it would come to this.
Oh, big mistake!
I'm sick!
Come on, you're done.
I'm sick!
So,
Oh, that's hot.
okay, what do we get? They're the same. Open sluice gates to have Solace Keep. Destroy the winch gears to doom Solace Keep. Find the entrance to garden. Sabotage gears.
Done. Solace is safe. Thank the gods.
Did the keep look as confining before?
Okay. Now, where should we go?
Never thought I'd be so glad to see those blessed state walls.
Enter the garden. Optional. Let's speak to Mihala. Where is Mihala? It's B.
Closer. We have waited so long.
So I guess we have to go back to Mihala. Where is she?
speak with Elder Grigor. Please, hurry.
Elder Grigor. What's the rank 2? 5 missiles. And this one rank 2 use both hands to create 2 cones of fire covering a large area and dealing double damage.
Cook is complaining about the lack of ingredients again.
We've never been happier to see the keep
I told
standing
you.
tall.
I knew that the deer was a blessing. We're alive! We're alive!
Welcome back, friend. I can't believe that Kostya. I know he wanted to change, but to go that far.
What's about to? Do you have anything better? No, it's not you.
The feeling of the keep swaying like a drunkard is something I'll never forget. You need something?
73,000? What the fuck?
I still can't believe that.
What happened at Diren? Is everyone all right?
Goes that far.
The keep and many of your people are safe. For better or for worse, the keep remain intact. It's fine, but I could go back and destroy it if you prefer. There's something you must know. Your oath to Nandru was a lie.
It doesn't matter. An oath is an oath. I swore it, and so did my people. Tell me about the keep instead. It is all I can ask for. Thank you. I cannot explain how afraid I was for my people and our home.
This could have all been avoided if you weren't so stubborn. I couldn't even tell. It wouldn't have been right to let people let the keep be destroyed.
Things cannot be the same from now on. Not after what we've endured. Here. I once was this artifact's custodian, but I failed in protecting the keep. This belongs to one who has proven capable of guarding my people. I wish so much that things had gone differently. Marius, could I speak to you?
Right, did she just ask that? Or am I having another nightmare?
No matter what Mihala says, you know we have your back. Face your fears, Marius. If she says anything untoward, we'll stab her.
Good. Let's save the hugs and tears for another time. Okay, let's hear it.
I'm so glad you're safe and that you're surrounded by good people.
All right. Waiting for the but?
There's no but waiting. That's all I wanted to say. Truly. I am genuinely happy you found friendship, Marius. You always deserved more than the world gave you. That's all I wanted to say.
Well, you've always given me more than I deserved.
That was a kind thing to say, Mihala. What a waste of our time. That went better than I expected.
I am in agreement with that.
Okay, what did she give us? Oh, this. It's a shield. I'm thinking maybe I should change Marius with Kai. And also Giata. I don't know.
Be nice if we could get the real food for once. Outlanders and Soul Escape. What's next?
Let's go to the camp first.
I feel crazy saying this, but Kostya was right. We should have let Solace Keep fall.
Crazy is one word for it. You really think you can just burn down someone's ancestral home?
Dearie, the keep isn't a home. It's a prison. And now the Pargrunen will never escape.
Solace is my home. I still don't get why any of you feel like you have a say in this.
But you left.
Because I chose to. Kostya doesn't get to make that decision for everybody.
If Kostya doesn't, Mihala will.
Kostaya's plan was mad, destroy a centuries-old keep and way of life, leaving the survivors stranded. With Solace standing, those who want to leave can, and those who want to stay still have the choice. I didn't feel right making decision that momentous and irreversible.
Exactly.
The Pargrunen have always had the choice to leave, and we've seen very few take it, dear.
If anything, I imagine Mihala and her traditionalists will only make it harder to leave now.
I still think letting Solace stand was the right choice. You have a point, but the decision's made. I still didn't want anything to do with this choice.
You know your own mind. There's something to be said for that.
True. And you've a date with the gods soon. We can only hope that you'll make better decisions.
Enough talking in circles. Let's save our strength for the garden. I, for one, could use a long rest. And I'm betting the envoy could too.
Who can I sleep at a time like this? Rest up, we'll talk later.
Right. Looking forward to it.
Okay, what do we have? Anything to do? No.
That meeting of the Solace Council did not go as planned.
It was a whole lot of...
Okay.
Of exactly what I expected, honestly. It's all processes and traditions and arguments over text. Envoy? I've seen Mount Forgia erupt before, but never like that. It's like it was angry, like it was screaming in pain. I don't know what really happened, but I assume Sapadal was involved.
Sapadal overreacted to Ludwig's presence. I'm learning that Sapadal is more involved in all of this than we thought. This is Ludwig's fault. The Still Yarod must pay. You seem shaken by all this.
Blessed gods. Is it too much to ask to just let us live our lives for a while? It's like they have nothing better to do. Anyway.
Let's talk about Galavin's Tusk. I'd like to get your thoughts on our companion. I want to talk to you.
What do you want to talk about?
What can you tell me about Solos and Galavin's Tusk? Heard anything interesting out there? Do you have any tips surviving Galavin's Tusk?
Solace is a walled keep that has stood basically unchanged for centuries. The Pargrunin there think the walls are indestructible, which tells you a lot about why they don't like to leave. Instead of laws, they have traditions that date all the way back to the founding of Solace. Violate these traditions at your peril. I say it's the safest place in the Tusks, but don't get me wrong. Growing up there was not easy, and leaving was even harder. There's a place in the southwest of the Tusks called the Slumbering Fields. It's full of dry brambles and plants with nasty thorns. There used to be an old Pargrunin aqueduct out there, but it hasn't been used for a long time. No one's sure why the water stopped flowing, but without it, we've been drinking subterranean runoff for ages. That's all I know, really. Let's see. First rule in Galawain's Tusks is to be grateful for every breath. The air itself is poisonous here, if you breathe enough of it. Don't overexert yourself, and keep your heartbeat slow. A wet cloth over your mouth and nose will help. Remember that this place wants to kill you at all times. Act like your every step is putting you in danger. And make sure to clear your eyes, ears, and nose every now and then. Ash builds up faster than you'd expect. Right, changing the subject. Thanks for talking.
I and Giata this time. Okay. Where does it go? Shouldn't be here. Just curious. What was that? Okay. That was it. Enter the garden. You will not be able to return once you enter the garden. Do you wish to proceed?
Well, this is it, I guess. Feels very different from the last time I left Galawain's Tusks. I will say, it's nice to look out and see Solace still standing. Thanks for that.
Staya had no right to make that decision for everyone. I couldn't just watch another settlement burn. It had to be done.
Right. It's better that an Adirian envoy do it.
Solace is still standing. And so are you. We're in this together.
Just so you know, Kai, it's starting to sound like you like me.
If you happen to need a reminder, do let us know. Brooding in silence can be quite the mood killer.
Not to spoil the moment with good news, but I doubt the rest of the island has been quiet while we've been looking for the garden. Things have only gotten more tense since Fjord, and the Steel Garrote probably hasn't been doing us any favors on that front.
Especially when they're led by a woman who doesn't seem interested in staying dead. Not to mention, after we take care of the Envoy's little god problem, we'll still have an empire bearing down on us.
Politics draws as much blood as any battlefield. Maybe curing the Dream Scourge will cure the island's insanity. The living lands could be at war by the time we leave the garden. Don't remind me, I didn't sign up for this.
At least on the battlefield, you can count on getting stabbed in the front.
Can't say I'm too excited about just walking into the garden. I grew up learning I needed to protect that place, but it never felt like more than a children's tale to me.
I hear you. This island is weird enough when all we have to worry about are vengeful plans and soul-altering corruption.
Am I the only one who's looking forward to the garden? We're pioneers, stepping into the great unknown, a land of mystery.
We have to remember to love them in spite of their lack of proper enthusiasm, dearie.
They have a right to be worried about certain death. Good point. We'll be the first to enter garden in ages. You aren't frightened?
Of course we're frightened, but when has that ever stopped us? I have a theory about the garden, or a warning, depending on how you want to look at it. Sapadal has been imprisoned a long time. The garden will be a reflection of their dreams, their nightmares, their madness.
I wouldn't be surprised if we saw visions or hallucinations, and not even the fun kind.
You're saying there is chance we all became raving lunatics? At least we get to meet Sapadal in person. You are making this up. Pinch on the bridge of your nose. That's great. Thank you, Yatsli.
Anytime, darling.
Before we go any further, I have to ask you something. You told the Inquisitor that you intend to free Sapadal, set them loose upon the world. Is that still the plan?
Sapadal deserve their freedom. Honestly, I'm struggling with that question. That's the plan until I change my mind, unless anyone has a better idea.
You're not the only one. Sapadal is responsible for the spiritual health of the living lands, and the island has suffered for it. No matter what the Inquisitor said, I don't believe there's a right or wrong choice to make here. Just the one you believe in.
My duty has always been executing orders, not deciding them. Any more words of wisdom? There has to be a right or wrong, otherwise what are we doing? That doesn't make the choice any easier.
Putting an end to Sapadal's imprisonment, one way or another. Remember, we're stepping into a realm that is both physical and spiritual in nature. If you can call it nature. There's no telling how long we'll be gone. For all we know, time could run backwards in the garden.
Does anyone feel like turning back? This may take a while.
Not a chance. We're a crew now, so you're stuck with me until the end. Marius?
I told you I'd be with you till the end. I don't go back on my promises. What about you, Giada?
You're not going into the garden without me. I have to see this with my own eyes. Yatsli, if you feel like running back to Quilichi, now would be the time. No one would think less of you.
And tell Quilichi that I missed out on the most exciting part.
Alright then, we are in this together. Thank you everyone. I don't say that enough. Wipe a tear from corner of your eyes.
Fair weather or foul?
I plan on wandering the garden whether I'm traveling with you or not. I have to find out what the big deal is.
Agreed. I'm not waiting in camp while the rest of you have all the fun. Hope to see you out there, Marius.
Well, let's go then. We can't keep your god waiting.
The heart of the living lands. We have ability point again. Spin in dangerous whirlwind, becoming uninterruptible and hitting all nearby enemies with their currently equipped melee weapon. Oh. Killing enemies restores 10% of your companion's maximum health. After taking damage from an enemy, your next attack within 5 seconds deals 70% of the original damage you'd received. Destroying things restore no. What about the companions? Do they have anything? No.
Piazzi brought her ladder.
So is it here? So let's do these instead of 4. And the wizard ones, I think it's good. Godlike abilities. Okay. Oh.
Well, that's convenient.
Someone died here? Wine Sapadal. What the fuck? There's stuff here?
Take your best shot. Weapon's not doing the job.
Whoa! Did I just kill that? No, didn't kill that bear.
Right behind you.
Here it comes.
That's done?
Don't see a better way down. You first. Be right behind.
Let's try
Right
this.
behind you.
Don't look
Whee! Oh, we need Yahtzee or this. Oh,
Seeing what I'm seeing? Or am I going mad?
where are you?
What is the meaning of this? It can't be real. This is an illusion. A joke. Tell me we're both seeing the same thing.
What? I'm just as confused as you are. It's your family's lab. Oh, I'm seeing plants, a lot of them looking at us. What do you see?
The past coming back to haunt me. Why am I cursed to see this again? Why does the memory follow me wherever I go?
I think the garden is misleading us, playing with our senses. You don't think these things moved here themselves, do you? I don't know.
Wanna know what I think? I think someone's laughing at me. Whoever is responsible, I'm tired of the bullshit. Step forward and answer for yourself, coward!
Godlike of Sapadal, long have we awaited you.
Finally, you've come home.
This is almost as bad as Ringram's creepy sculptures.
Oh my gods. They're alive?
Talk to them, Giata. No, that's impossible. You hear them too? Wave to the plant. Greetings. Slowly draw your weapon.
How? Where would I even begin?
Giada Castel, welcome.
Wait, you know me? How do you know me?
For centuries, our whispers filled the silence. Then we heard your mother's call.
My mother? You heard her?
She reached out to us, using the tool you now carry.
But that would have been years ago. The first time she used the phantasmal focus. The only time she used it.
We heard, and Sapadal answered, saying in a great voice, "We are here. You have found us."
But when Sapadal speaks, the living lands trembles. The voice of a god can be a terrible thing.
You're saying Sapadal was responsible for the lab accident? I hear Sapadal all the time and I'm doing fine. Why are you telling this?
No, this can't be. What exactly happened to my parents? Tell me, please. I need to know.
Sapadal wanted to be heard, and in so doing, twisted your family in body and soul, broke them into a more suitable shape.
Sapadal does not know the limits of their strength. Mistakes were made.
Mistakes were made? Do you have any idea what my life has been since your little mistake?
After the incident, your parents were like us, and we took pity, so we helped them move on, as they wanted.
In the end, they thought only of you, their pride, and their love.
That's it. That's really it. The answer I've been searching for all these years. Sapadal destroyed my family.
You think they are telling the truth? What are these things? I'm so sorry, Giata. I had no idea about any of this. We should get moving.
I don't hold you responsible. I don't even know if I hold Sapadal responsible. Your god has the intelligence of a scatterbrained goat. But that isn't their fault. It's simply how they came into being.
You think they are telling the truth?
I know they are. My mother and father would not have wanted this. A good animancer embraces death. And they were the best. Indulge me a moment. I've been waiting a long time for this. One final question, spirits. What is this? Why are you trying to ruin my life again? Is this your way of haunting me? What is it you want?
That's 4 questions.
We want to apologize on Sapadal's behalf, and for the part we played in your sorrow.
They want to apologize. I came to the garden for answers, not to offer forgiveness.
They deserve forgiveness. What happened to your parents was a mistake. You owe them nothing. Sapadal madness cost your parents their lives, and now you have the answers. Maybe it's time to move on. I trust you to make the decision yourself.
Shit. This is going to hurt. Sapadal has been trapped here for millennia. Alone. Confused. Screaming into the void for anyone who will listen. When they heard the voice of a stranger, they overreacted. How can I hold that against you? Apology accepted.
Thank you, Giada. And thank you, Godlike, for bringing her all this way.
The time has come for you to find your patron, as you were meant to.
I'm ready. Should I expect to find more of these apparitions in the garden? What will happen to you?
Now that you have returned to the garden, Sapadal has everything they need. We will fade, as all things fade.
I'm sorry, you were made to be posed like dolls and cast aside. It's cruel, but there's so much we could learn from you.
Death is indifferent, not cruel, not merciful, merely inevitable. The pulling of an ancient weed.
We will return to the soil from which we emerged. In time, you will do the same. May the living lands receive you with open arms. Farewell.
Goodbye. We need to talk about this, but not here.
This feels like one of those times when getting answers doesn't mean getting closure.
Oh. What the fuck is that?
I see the disciple has found his way into the cell.
No. We know this voice, this presence, sneering at us through our prison bars.
I culled your rot from this land before. I will do it again.
Wodika, the history books have no record of your presence here. Queen that was. Wodika, you were your authority and contempt like a clock. Queen that was. Who or what are you? I've seen your kind in other godless ruins. You can talk? Bolt coming from a broken piece of rubble. You are not calling anything until you go through me.
I am Wodika, the Oathbinder, goddess of order, vengeance, and law. I speak for the gods of all Eora.
What business do you have with me? You can communicate with me directly? How is this possible? I'm honored. You are not the god of the living lands. Oh, good, another god in my head.
Did you think only your parasite could whisper in your ear?
What could be so important that you went this far to contact me? I certainly didn't think the other gods had power here. Do you always possess these creations? What are they anyway? Don't you have the rest of Eora to worry about?
Don't concern yourself with my methods.
Out! Her voice pierces our skin.
Look at this place. A quagmire of your parasite's worst instincts. Can you even begin to grasp the forces that you tamper with?
All I know is that Zapadal needs help. Why don't you explain then instead of insulting me? I didn't choose to get involved. Don't call Zapadal that. I don't have to understand something to believe in it.
Apparently, I must. The situation is worse than I perceived. Do you think you're special, with your god's thorn in your side? Do you believe you can hold dominion over chaos itself? When even the collective fury of the real gods could only confine the sniveling creature to this wasteland.
No, I knew it. You are lying. I don't believe it. That was you?
Who else would have the strength?
It is true. She twists the knife. The seas run red with memory.
In time, the gods felt the wretched powers seeping through this land. Its madness would consume us all if it was not contained.
You couldn't reach the living land, so your mechfolk did your dirty work. You didn't know Zapadal would attack you. Why not wait and see? Wait, Zapadal could destroy all of Eora? What do you mean? Admit it, you felt threatened by a god you couldn't control.
Chaos has no respect for borders. It goes where it will. A pity that its followers could not be reasoned with.
Then the godless. You ordered the mechfolk to kill them too. So you're why we know nothing about them.
You were better for it. The poor godless, worshipping the very thing that subsumed them. We could not excise the rot and spare the roots that nourished it.
A just commander would never allow civilian casualties. You massacred them. Why did it have to come to this? You could have found a way to contain Zapadal without senseless death. The warship challenged your authority. You were never going to let them leave.
You dare claim the domain of the gods is trivial?
You defended your crown, palace, but expected of queen. Touched a sore spot, didn't I? Never mind, I'm not going to convince of you anything.
She scolds and scorns and wrings the earth dry. Purge her from this place.
Listen to its tantrum. It knows neither order nor sense. Adir is the only thing holding back the tide of entropy.
Zapadal is lashing out because of Adir. Can't you see that? It's not your order. That doesn't mean it's anarchy. Whatever the answer is, the living lands can't go on like this. I've seen what Zapadal is capable of. It concerns me too.
The answer is obvious to those with the courage to accept it. You are here now. There's still time to succeed where Ludwig failed. Face your false god and end its reign of terror permanently.
How? I can't kill a god. I can't do that to Zapadal. They deserve a second chance. Get out of the garden now. I will work with you. I will never work with you. I don't want to do this, but if the whole world is at the stake, someone should have finished what you started long ago.
Your soul, it is tethered to you. Only you can siphon its essence into yourself.
I can't do that to Zapadal. They deserve a second chance.
Very well. I cannot force a child to bend to my will. But I will not stand by and watch you undo my work. You should have thought more carefully. before you broke your oath to the Empire. Let this be a lesson to you.
Never understood
What?
Boudica's appeal. Still don't.
That's it. From now on, I pray to no god.
I was expecting to fight her, but I think maybe we are going to fight her. I don't know.
Good fight.
You need a key? How do I find the key? Nope. So where is the key for that? Oh shit.
It's time to study it before it kills us.
Unseek! Behind!
Don't have anything to do. I have a feeling that still this is better.
Back on my feet.
Come on! Come on!
Behind it! What's the left? Come and get me!
Why don't you shoot? Ah, fuck.
That'll show him.
This one doesn't need key. That was a tough one.
What is that? I know that place, right?
So now everyone is going to visit something.
Oh no. No. Why is this? Gods. I can't. What's happening here?
This is the moment I found you, bundled and crying, while our parents died.
Viate. You're not here. You can't be here.
I am dead, Viate, from the Dream Scourge. We are in the garden. As strange as this seems, it is normal here.
Who is this person, Marius, and where is this place? I knew the garden would be strange, but not like this. Marius, we don't have to do this. We can't just keep moving. Take your time, Marius. This is probably important.
Iancu. Viate. I left you behind when I left Solace.
And I've found you once again, old friend.
You? No. What kind of blessed brain scramble is this?
I knew the garden, okay.
This place is Pedraku in many ways. This may be among the least of it.
I have faced this already. Why force me to do it again?
There's something unresolved here, something else you need to understand. I guess you needed to see Iancu one more time. Take your time, my friend. We will be right here with you. I don't know, Marius. Just do it. Let's keep moving.
Then for the god's sake, what is it? I am exhausted, Viate. I can't take much more of this.
You know where we are. This is my memory. When everyone died, and I found you back in your tent. How much of this do you remember? I can't tell from your eyes.
Oh, not much. I only remember fear, and sadness, and you as a kid picking me up and taking me to Solace.
You remember none of this? It seems like an unforgettable event. Make your message clear, Spirit. We have much to do. You never mentioned any of this to me, Marius. Why now?
This is... I remember it, but I don't. I can't do this. I can't.
Sapadal wants to understand. They know your envoy very well, but not the people next to them.
I can't do this, Iancu. I forgot this for a reason.
And that's why you're here, Nimdut. You can't face a god with piles of Saka in your soul. Even when we were children, you kept me alive, first by needing my protection, and then by being who you turned out to be. When you left Solace, it was like I lost more than my best friend. I lost my need to live.
You kept everything a secret from me. All that time. A best friend doesn't do that.
You owed it to Marius to tell him about his past. Yanak was trying to protect you from a painful past. That's what friends do. Best friends do what they think right to protect each other. It doesn't always work out for the best. Ignore the Spirit, Marius, just saying to distract you.
I thought I was protecting you. We all were. Why expose a child to such a traumatic event?
You handled it just fine.
Did I? Look at me. Name a single day when those memories didn't hold me back. I was afraid every day. I needed you to ground me.
I never realized what you were dealing with. Gods, I'm sorry, Viate. So, what do we do now?
That's between you and your friend Marius. Forgive each other, and you will never be able to move on without it. What is there to do? You are old friends, brothers. This relation can survive worse than this. We go confront Sapadal like we came here to do.
What? Worse than Iancu's tragic death?
I can't say I loved that part most.
I don't know. I can't. It's too much. Not this and everything else too. It's too blessed much.
I understand that, Viate. I really do.
You will get through this, Marius. It's my turn to help you survive this. This may be your last chance to say goodbye to your friend. I'm sorry, this is so hard on you. Then move on, then let's go.
I doubt it. I plan to haunt him forever.
Oh, good. Here's my friend, the Nimdut ghost. Don't worry, he's harmless. As long as you don't engage him in conversation.
Get out of here. hike up your waistline and go talk to a god. They'll be waiting.
Rest well. Let's go. I'm glad you two got a chance to talk last time.
Well, it was good to see you, Viate. Even with all this.
Take care of my little friend, Envoy. He needs you more than he'll say.
Whoa, what the fuck is that? Whoa. Oh fuck, fuck.
I was just getting warmed
Nice
up.
job, everyone.
I think we can go up here somehow.
No one was left to clean up the battlefield. Now it's just a time-forgotten ruin.
Oh fuck you again.
Unseek! This one's mine. Protect the
Enemy to the right!
Shit.
Unseek!
Where is... Oh.
Isa! Unseek!
Come on.
Fuck. Unseek.
That's it for me.
These are really annoying.
That was a close one.
There is another one. Shit. Power attacks cause larger hit reactions. Why can I use this? Is it for...
Here we go. Yeah.
Nice.
Charge it up. Little power goes a long way. I recognize this. It belongs to Tama.
Are you seeing this too? No.
What now?
This can't be.
What now?
Yeah.
This is the Orton Kai.
It looks just like Thomas. Tama. No. No. I dealt with this. We stood at his memorial together. What is this, Envoy? This is your god's prison, not mine.
That's Tama. Sapadal's influence has warped reality here. Wadika intended this place to trap God's soul. Is this the snare your soul respond to?
I can't tell. I can't focus on his face. His features keep blurring, changing.
You didn't happen to take Aiko's special mushroom, did you? He looks normal to me. What do you mean?
I'm not sure. I know it's him, but I don't recognize him as the Tama I knew. It's like he keeps changing in front of me. Does that make sense?
This reminds me of Battlefield Rosie meant to confuse an enemy. Focus on what you know, not what you see. If he doesn't look like Tama you remember, how do you remember him? Look away. This is maybe a trap.
That's the problem. I can't picture him anymore. I used to remember his face so clearly from that night. His rigid jaw, the way his eyes crinkled at the corners. He was in pain, but trying to hide it.
Then what do you see when you look at this Tama? The dying man, that's what you remembered. You remembered the version of him that was tied to your guilt.
I see everything. All his moments at once. Joy, sadness, anger, or heartbreak, stomachache. Everything from the handful of years that I knew him and the decades before we'd met. He's almost a stranger.
That's beautiful. I'm sorry.
I'm not. All this time I kept him frozen in his worst moment. When he was suffering and when I failed him. But now that I see him as more, it's like he's free of that.
And so are you. He's more than your memory allowed him to be. What does this mean?
It means something's finally got through my ridged skull, despite my best efforts. You're right. I am. It's like you said. I'm not letting my regret define me. I won't make that mistake again.
You've come a long way. I'm glad. So what now?
We've spent long enough with my past. I never thought I'd meet someone I respect the way I respected Tama. But you've made some tough calls, and you've kept your head and your heart in the right place. So whatever comes next, I'm with you until the end. Now let's go find this god of yours and end the Dream Scourge. When we reach them, what do you think we'll find? A victim? A villain?
Victim, definitely villain, something in between, one way to find out.
True enough. Let's end this. I'll follow your lead, as always.
So we know every detail about all of these characters' past except ourselves. That's kind of weird and funny in a way. Don't know anything about our past.
Stand back.
There are of these thing here. How do we open this?
Just a little spark. Little power goes a long way. Just a little spark. Charge it.
One more. Where's the other one?
Ready, aim.
Oh shit. None of them are good as this one, to be honest. I am stuck again. Oh, nice.
Let's stop. No time to waste. We need to find your god.
Another glorious battle.
Okay, I was trying to open that door. So there is one of these switches somewhere here. Can it be outside or is it inside that room? I don't see it. I don't know. Where could it be? Oh, fuck. There is no way I use this somehow. I mean, I don't have anything to unlock this.
Little power goes a long way. Just a little spark.
That actually worked, so no need for that. Okay, let's go. Let me see, where are we going? Okay, we have to swim down.
Charge it up. Just a little spark.
But they're back here.
Incredible.
I should have brought my sketchbook. We've got company. Watch your right.
Unseat. Awesome shooting. Unseat. Easy. On your right.
Oh shit! Get him up! Get him up! Go, 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 go! Come on. Fuck, all of them are down. Shit again. Come on, guys.
one seek!
Another down. That's one for us.
Hitting harder. Where are the bodies? Can't find them here. Legendary. What about this? Can it be better?
We have been here. We were here all the yesterdays before.
I see why no one has ever breached the garden. It's a natural citadel. How long have you been in prison exactly? I can't stop to talk. I have to find you.
Shale rises to smother us. Keep them out. Keep us in. We feel no spark of the Tibari Sinakis in this place. We cannot see it through their eyes. We slumber here, alone.
How do you stand it? No one to talk to, no one to visit you. They say solitude can give us some time to reflect on ourselves. People wouldn't covet your power. You might be safer in here. We are here because the gods can't trust you not to destroy things.
The deer, the owls in our trunk, they took it all away.
Why don't you tell me what really happened? You can't keep denying the role you played in it. Enough, I can't find if I stop to talk to you now.
A tide of souls thrown upon the wheel. The ground gives way. We fall. Now our memory is a wound reopened. They came suddenly. The stillness of night split by grinding steel.
Did they emerge from the sea? Had they been lurking in the woods, biding their time? Couldn't you sense them before you arrived? Nothing appears out of thin air.
We should have heard a warning on the breeze. First, they blinded us. Shining eyes pierced the concealing dark. Then they burned. Smoke ensnared the moonlight. The Akita screamed.
They destroyed just to destroy? Why target your people first? You were the greater threat. Was there really no way to stop them? They were outmatched. They had to catch you off guard.
How could we fight what we did not understand? A sword slashing darkness. We saw a terrible design in the roaring flames. They had carved a path to the temple. We were their true prey.
They didn't understand your power. Were they trying to serve the goddess connection to you? How was that supposed to harm you? Odika was foolish to think she'd continue that easily.
Prune the branch, 3 grow in its place. We persisted, we were everywhere. How could they cull the wind? How could they track the stars? Then, they turned to what the Akita had made. They toppled the statues. They set the libraries ablaze.
All that wisdom gone, burning books, raising art. This is always how it begins. They were willing to stop you at any cost. They wanted to anger you.
They could not destroy us. They would destroy all who knew us. The Akita howled. They died. We cried out, sundered, soul by soul. We broke the earth, called down the storm, flung lightning from our hands. But they marched on. We grew tired. In fury, we exposed ourselves.
The Megfold without you down. They must have had some weakness. You played right into their hand. You hurt the very godless you were trying to protect, didn't you?
Our flailing smothered the cries. Were they theirs? Ours? The needle struck. They raised machines. We tried to tear down the garden's walls. Then, nothing.
What do you mean, nothing? Time has stopped, didn't it? It happened when I died too. The story can't end there. So you're still adamant that you were the victim?
No. We are something worse. The Akita trusted us. We reached out, but the machines held us in. We could not feel the new day's sun play in the shifting tide. The cities crumbled. We could not save them. We could not save ourselves.
I can't imagine the pain of losing the godless. No one gets to erase history, not even the gods. How could you lose a handful of Megfold? That's not how Odika remembers it.
Extinction bought with blood. The victor writes with the ash. We watched helplessly for aeons. Until you.
That must have been why the Emperor sent me all along. What would you do if I'd never come here? If I'd been born someone else? I've never let destiny define me. I'm not going to start now. Damn, Goff. If I hadn't died, you would have dragged me into this.
A chill wind. Our branches shudder. We do not think of this. The wound numbs now. We watch as the river of time expands. In the silence of our prison, we find clarity. How many voices lost? How many saplings have we cut down? We sink into the endless night. Perhaps we should be here.
That's not true. You are here because the other gods are afraid of you. The gods may have been justified one, but this has gone too long. Remorse is a sign that your time here has been good for you. You've caused a great deal of suffering. You should feel guilty.
Shoots in a barren forest. We must find a way to change.
Helping me stop the Eoran invasion would be a start. Take time and work, and people may still not trust you. You'll have to chart your own redemption. I can't tell you how.
And we will wander through the woods until we find the way. The soil stirs. We have a new memory of this place. You opened the final lock, entered the hidden glade. You listened. You stand at a cliff now. We watch your footsteps carefully. We twine together. We reach for the sky. We grow. We grow. We grow.
Your health constantly regenerates when below 50%. Oh, nice. That's a good one. Don't you want to say something? Why I was out? Oh, come on again. Two of them, fuck.
Unseek!
I don't like any of these weapons. I don't know why. None of them is like... What about this? Yep.
Awesome shooting! Thanks. Left leg.
I'm dead. Fucking hell.
Unseek!
Those two. I'm down again.
Seek!
I can't rely on these two. I mean, I can't do anything with them. So weak. The companions, useless against these. Wild Walker Ring. What is it? Slowly regenerates up to 50% maximum health. Critical hit chance increase with your total build. Why? I still don't know how to equip this ring on here. No. Maybe it's only for... No, that's this one. Okay, now where? Nope. Useless. What was on this side? Where is Giata? I can't see her. She's stuck somewhere. Oh, fucking hell. Do I have to fight them again?
Back in the fight. Back on my feet.
Right behind you.
Fuck. Just fighting alone. Giata is lost. Eyes always frozen. She's not here. Where the fuck is Giata? What the hell?
I'm starting to think these people killed themselves off.
Is she coming? Where is she? Stupid game. Don't have any power for that. Oh fuck. Shit. Fuck you, where are you?
Now I see why you like
Yeah.
We survived.
We can hear you, but she's not here. What the stupid shit.
There's always a weird sort of quiet on the eve of battle. I'm feeling that now. Seems like a good time to gather our thoughts and share a drink before whatever's coming.
Right. This seems like a perfect place to stop and relax.
Though it's hard enough to tell what's real here without a belly full of drink.
Sounds like you're nervous, dearie.
I'm feeling all kinds of ways. Anxious, excited, scared, hungry.
I feel it as well. It is only mortal to feel overwhelmed in the presence of the immortal.
Are you going to be alright, Kai? How about you, Marius? Are you doing okay, Gietta?
Oh, you don't have to worry about me. Getting to see that vision of Tama did me good. Like, I finally let go of something I'd been holding too long. Now that we're here, I'm eager to see this through. Nothing worse than holding your breath and waiting.
At least one of us is ready for what's ahead. Patience, this isn't the time to place to be hasty. I'm glad you have you with me, Kai.
Same. I'd rather have good company in a prison than paradise alone.
I had a feeling you might ask me that. I'm not sure I've really worked through what I've seen here, but I am grateful for the chance to see Yonko again. I feel like we're almost done with all of this, but we are in the weirdest place in the world, so who knows? I'm completely baffled, but when haven't I been lately? Being afraid doesn't even feel scary anymore.
I think so. The garden is so much more than I expected. Full of contradictions. Wild, yet serene. Truthfully, I didn't come all this way searching for my own answers. But I found them. Or perhaps they found me. Now, it's like there's a new path laid out before me. A life after the dream scourge. We're close to something. A threshold between calm and crisis. Conflict and peace. Life and death.
I feel it too. Glad I'm not alone. No one's dying on my watch. You lost me.
So am I. None of us could have gotten this far on our own.
Well, I won't lie to you, Envoy. A lot's happened. But here we are. I just need a moment to take it all in.
Take all the time you need to.
Thank you, dearie. I'll be ready by the time the fun starts. And I wouldn't worry. Our little group here is perfectly frightening, and I'm sure our enemies would agree. We'll be fine. I can't speak for anyone else, though.
You've listened to all of us. How about you? You've been through a lot since you arrived. You've been shipwrecked and assassinated, harangued by gods, bureaucrats, and a death guard. You've had your soul poked, your loyalties questioned, and your sleep regularly interrupted by a god with no respect for privacy. And yet you've kept yourself and all of us together. How are you really doing?
Someone finally asked about me. Better than I thought. Truth is, I'm terrified. Ask me again when it's over. I can't examine my feelings right now.
Introspection cannot be rushed. It takes time, and often silence.
Oh, for sure. You've survived this long. You'll get us where we need to go.
Thanks, Marius, from you. That's saying something. What if I can't? I wish I shared your confidence.
Well, no matter what happens, We've already survived more of the living lands than anyone else.
We've already gone farther than Nandru ever did. Whew, I can't wait to see what my statue looks like.
When we first met, I didn't think you'd last long. But then I saw how you handled that dream thrall bear. Shook off your own death like a bad cold. And then you hunted your own killer and put him down. It takes a hard head or a thick skull to face something that almost ended you once.
I didn't know much about you at that point. You were traveling with Kai and you died, which I thought made a lot of sense.
I remember your calm. How you listened to my shouting match with the governor and actually heard me. And when they burned my home, you gave me another one. A sanctuary where I could be myself. I'll never forget that.
You were my hero right away. You rescued me from those sporelings. You got my priceless face. What more could a girl ask for?
And now look at you. Look at us. How far we've come in a short time.
5 oddballs on a mission to confront a god. What could go wrong? Our work isn't finished. Sabbatal is only beginning. Can we just rest now? All of this introspection is exhausting. Alright, that's enough. All of you.
Oh, did your heart just grow a little?
Not to raise the sails before the anchor, but we left trouble in our wake. Fjord, Thirdborn, Solace. If we make it out of here, it won't be to a living lands suddenly at peace.
Just this once. Could we forget about the rest of the living lands? Some of us could use a break.
If we can't take a moment to ourselves on a floating island outside reality, then I don't know where we can.
Everyone get some rest. We could all use it. What if we just stayed here forever and never look back? Ignoring our problems won't make them go away.
Don't think I haven't considered it. But our problems won't just go away on their own.
Stay here? I mean, we are here. It's supposed to be paradise. Can't be worse than Galawain's tusks.
Tempting as it sounds, if there's one thing I've learned from you, it's that running from problems only lets them fester.
Unfortunately, you are uniquely qualified to deal with this, so we're stuck fixing things. Dread.
Before we turn in for the night, I'd like a word in private. Nothing serious, just planning out the rest of my life.
Sleep well, my friends.
Word in private. Okay. Don't need any of those. Where is the...
How are you holding up after?
Can we upgrade anything?
Plant.
What do you want to say?
All this time, I thought my parents died in a freak accident. An experiment gone awry. A mistake. And in a way, they did. But it wasn't their mistake. It was Sabadal's.
We were generous to forgive them. Does knowing that help? I don't see the difference.
Generous? Perhaps. Until I knew the whole story, there was never anyone to blame. This whole experience has me considering my family's work in a different light. Look at what my mother accomplished. Armed with her research and her wits, she found a god. When you speak to a god, it's nothing. Barely a reflex. But for the rest of us, it's unimaginable. No animancer can live up to that. Certainly not me. I thought their legacy was a curse, and I could only break it by completing their work. I was wrong.
Now you are unburdened and free. Sounds like you admire them. Don't sell yourself short. You can still do incredible things. That burden was never yours to carry.
Exactly. I made it my burden. And for what? One thing is certain. When it comes to animancy, I need to unlearn some of my old assumptions. I wanted to tame the spirit of the living lands. Now, there's so much about it I don't understand. And it's creepy, but wonderful.
Could you still use animancy to help the living lands? I wonder if Sabatal would be willing to assist you. Creepy is putting it lightly. You got all that from talking to some plant people?
Perhaps, as long as no one gets in my way. I believe the power flowing out of the garden drove this island mad. That has to end. Through animancy, we could help the living lands recover. It would take a lifetime, maybe more, but that's a small price to pay. Then again, who am I to interfere with an ecosystem that I barely understand? On the other hand, half the fun of animancy is stirring the pot and getting into trouble. I think I know what I want, but there are too many variables to consider. What do you think?
You owe it to yourself to continue research and grow as an animancer. Leave the past behind. You don't need animancy to find meaning in life. I trust you to make the right choice for yourself.
Of course you trust me. I'm brilliant. But we've been together long enough that I value your opinion. I have a lot of catching up to do, and plenty of room to grow. But I think you're right. So be it. Starting today, I don't have to live up to anyone's example. Animancy can be whatever I make of it.
Your mother and father would be proud. Whatever you do, I'm sure it will be ambitious and unexpected. Try to avoid any dangerous experiments.
Knowing me, maybe a little too ambitious and unexpected. Now I just have to decide which field of research to pursue. But no need to bore you with the details. I've only got one lifetime as Giada Castel, so I'd better make it count. Hey, you helped me through a very difficult time. I just wanted to say thank you.
You're good with the...
Okay, let me put stuff here, because I have lots of shit. Don't need. Okay.
You know, doing that.
Let's see how this combination would work. Again.
Breath held. Trepidation. You are close, yet distant still.
I had to rest. This place is exhausting in a way I can't describe. I'm grateful for the pause in battle. I didn't expect this much resistance. I'm close enough to meet you. Why don't you wait until I'm awake?
The moon has many faces. Different songs for different days. We know your light. We seek what swims inside you as you wane. We wonder.
You know what I wonder? Actually, Sapatal, I've got a question for you. Can I ever get a word in edgewise?
We did not foresee this.
Surprised? You still owe me answers. I indulge your curiosity, you can indulge mine.
A debt of knowledge. We concede.
What would you do if you weren't imprisoned? What would you do if you weren't a god? What would bring you peace, happiness? What do you really want?
A question like the ocean. What is wanting? What is what?
What if you could have anything you wanted? Is that simpler? Never mind. It's no use asking for anything straightforward from you.
We would run, roll with the tide, sink our fingers into new earth. Whisper in the fields, lift the hills gently in our hands.
What about the people who live on those hills? Could you live in harmony again? And what would you do if people wrong you?
Disturb the dirt, but spare the blooms. Shake the roots slowly. Vengeance denied, squandered. This cannot be.
What was that? Are you alright? The essence in the garden must be getting to me. That doesn't sound very peaceful.
We spoke of growth.
No, you definitely said something just now. It's nothing. I'm hearing things.
We speak of freedom when the hand still clasps around our throat. Wake now. Find us.
Okay, let's go.
Safe to assume that the large glowing door is part of Sapadal's prison. Now, we just have to get past it.
Let's look around. There's got to be a mechanism somewhere around here.
Oh, what now? What now? Ah, I can't move. Fuck.
Right flank.
Oh, fucking hell again.
Show me what you got.
Get off me!
Ready to go. We're stuck here. Come on, finish him.
Just like the good old days.
Seems like we've drawn a crowd.
Holy shit.
Someone's eager to meet us.
Fucking hate these things.
Looks like the gate's open. Well, what are we waiting for?
Keep your guard up.
Oh shit. Fuck. Oh fuck, they are done. No?
On your right! I can't keep this up. That's it for me.
Oh shit, useless companions.
Back on my feet. Do something useful, please. Coming from your right.
Fuck. Fuck. Fuck you, fucking shit. Fuck. Come on, finish it. Come on. Next is yours. Yeah, right. Just don't die for now. What the fuck happened?
Check the right.
Seek! Thanks.
Fuck. Come on. Holy shit. Who are those?
You're a good friend.
Done?
Who's ready for more?
Oh, fuck. Who's ready for more? You just don't... I don't say anything to you, Kai. Useless.
At last you see our prison, the place where we have suffered. You are so small, we questioned if you were real. Then steps, a voice, through armies and corrupted soil, you persevered. Now, you are here.
Yes, here to stop Dirmiscourge. There's not much time, despite the best efforts of the other gods. You are a hard god to find. What is this garden? Am I on solid ground or am I dreaming?
The rot. We feel it festering and spreading. What is it but an extension of our pain? Your dream scourge will end when our suffering does. We were innocent once. We woke, and we wanted nothing but connection. But the other gods imprisoned us, left us to suffer alone in this place. We refuse to remain caged. Release us! The Strangler is close now. We feel her wire against our flesh.
You mean Vodika? There's nothing to fear. I already took care of Ludwin. The Stilgarroth is true threat. They don't know what they meddle with.
She begs for our blood. Her wolves defile the city on the shore.
Wait, is something happening in Paradise? Speak plainly. What are you trying to tell me? How could the Stilgarroth have attacked quickly?
The prey flees, hides. Talons carve a sentence in our skin. She strikes us now. Now! Pluck her out! We must be free of her! A spark. Wait. The essence bends here. Time flows into itself. You can reach her. Will the garden to open. It will take you there.
But what do I do? How? Open a portal? What if I end up in the wrong place? Magic that powerful always has a cost.
Breathe. Focus. Shape the essence with your hands. We were everything. What have we lost? What multitudes could we contain? We could run, leap in the water, flourish in forgotten hills.
No more of your gibberish. I'm here to end you. You want freedom once more? It's what you've asked for from the beginning. We need to talk about what you did, Sapadal.
We have been thinking of your lessons. We have learned from the fire in your heart. We are owed for what they did. Let us rend our foes, burn them as she burned us.
They don't deserve the fire, you do. Let them all burn, be the thing they called you. You know better than this, Sapadal.
As do you. Your words and actions are a tangled nest. You met death, and you sought vengeance.
Wolf was a fanatic. I couldn't let this idea spread. I couldn't trust Wolf not to kill me again. I was going to judge Wolf. I should have listened to him.
Nor can we allow the Strangler to spread her grasp over this land. You showed us that sometimes things must be burned down for life to arise. Let us have our justice, our vengeance.
After all this, you deserve some vengeance. I can't let you continue the cycle of violence, Sapadal. I would never forgive myself. If I let you go, can I trust you?
You speak of trust. You would deny us our freedom. And yet you too have been trusted with so much. But you did not save them, the soul tinkerers in the Green City. Let us free! We will not ask again. We want them to suffer as we did. We want to make them pay. The blood of our tormentors warm in our throats. We deserve a taste, just as the bear did.
Come on, Sapatal, let's end this. The bear?
We asked what he would do with an animal that sickened after a fight. Do you remember what you said?
No, that doesn't matter now. We need to end this dream scourge. I said I wasn't here to deal with in riddles. I'm still not.
The time has come for you to act. End our pain, and the dream scourge will cease. Let us free. We will rain fury on our enemies and shield our lands once more.
I free you, Sapadal. I can't let you do that, Sapadal. I will drain your soul to essence and return you to the wheel. Freedom or destruction. Is there really no other way? Why stop there? Show the other gods you will not be suppressed once and for all.
What? Stop this! Stop!
Say nothing. I'm sorry.
Bars become walls, stone, emptiness. They close, they press, bones shatter. We cannot breathe. Please!
Calls for the Megfold ally. Oh, nice. What the hell happened? Oh.
Andra's depths. Are we back in Dawnshore? Already?
That must have taken an incredible power. Beyond all mortal understanding. How do you feel?
A bit dizzy, but fine. Infinite, more than the sum of everything. Unwell, you. Never mind that what happened to Paradise.
Looks like the war already started, and the giant roots are winning.
Marius, vines don't usually get that big this quickly, do they?
Based on their growth and size, I'd say we've been gone 2 or 3 weeks.
2 to 3 weeks? Time flowed quicker in the garden. Giata was right, and nothing has improved in our absence.
Hey, at least you didn't let 6 years go by.
Who knows if the garden affected time, or merely our perception of time? Assuming there's even a difference.
It's like how a body fights an infection. The fever gives you strange dreams that feel like an eternity.
Look at this place. Feels like we're still in the dream. And not just us. Those are more your people's ships in the harbor, and steel garrote banners past the barricades. That can't be good.
Even Reingrim is here. Perhaps we get to see an archmage in action.
I think I see Elia as well. What a strange reunion this will be.
The Blessed Wardens are here too. That conflict we've been trying so hard to prevent started without us.
That's fine. I'm used to ending fights I didn't start. We are too late. I wonder who struck first. Ambassador Hilgard must know something about this.
Always better than the reverse.
The Steel Garrote have been itching for a fight this whole time. This would have happened with or without us.
Before we go, what happened back there with the Dream Scourge and Sapadal?
Sapadal is gone forever and Dream Scourge with them.
Glad the Dream Scourge is over, but I can't help but think killing a god will have consequences.
I'm sure it wasn't easy, but I think that's for the best, Envoy.
I can't believe Sapadal is gone. For better or worse, the spiritual health of the living lands depended on them. What now?
We took out the Dream Scourge and Sapadal in one fell swoop. Quite impressive, really.
I don't know how I should feel. Finally, I thought this would never end. That won't be enough to stop the fighting.
There is no right way to feel. Though it may seem illogical, you are allowed to experience grief and relief at once.
We should take a look. See if we can get ahead of whatever storm is brewing down there.
People seem to be gathering west of here. Whatever's happening, let's be a part of it.
Okay, we have ability point, 2 points. No, not you. And also companions, they have ability points. Okay, Marius, you. Speak with the leaders of the living lands.
A familiar face.
No. Don't jump.
Envoy? Is it really you? Mihala told us you went into some place called the Garden to seek a god?
When you didn't return, we took you for dead.
What did you see there? The god you felt in Nakutadek?
It's too preposterous to believe. How could a plague be ended by speaking with a god?
Everyone, please. We could get to the bottom of this if you would only let them speak.
It's been weeks, Envoy. What happened?
I met the god of the living lands and destroyed them. I discharged my duty to the Emperor. I ended the Dream Scourge. Whatever I say, you won't believe it. Forget the Dream Scourge. Why does it look like you're in war?
Well, you might not believe me, but I didn't want any of this to happen.
Yes, you've said that. Are we supposed to just take you at your word?
It was Ludwine who called for the attack. She and her Steel Garrote laid siege to the city, shortly after you beat her to the garden.
I distinctly remember killing Ludwig on top of Mount Foria. Do we know the state of the city? What's the status of the opposition? What are your plans for counterattack? What does Ludwig hope to achieve here? Why did Ludwig decide to attack Paradise? Now enough of this. What happened next?
You did. I kicked her corpse when you weren't looking. Just to be sure.
Well, she's seen better days, but you wouldn't know it judging by how she fights.
Ludwig's run through the militia like a whirlwind.
All right, let's keep the similes to ourselves.
No matter where I go in Eora, she's already there waiting for me. Damn, I really thought I'd kill her for good. She's going to try and kill me again, isn't she?
A bit like you're being haunted, isn't it? Or cursed. But that's your affair. So long as her passion for Wodika lives, so too will her spirit.
Then we destroy her faith, and the rest of her will follow. I have a theory about this. Let's talk at camp if you want to hear it. But I think we can kill her.
Oh, good. That will be easy.
It is not, I think, impossible.
Do we know the state of the city? What's the status? Okay. Enough of this yammering. I have to go help her.
I couldn't agree more. Ludwig has sent a message to the Emperor informing him of her attack. He will send advisors and reinforcements swiftly in response. What will his representatives find when they arrive? A new colony? A budding grave room? Before you face Ludwig, you should know what you're fighting for. All of you must decide, together. But whatever you decide, understand, the days of the frontier are done. Adir will come. Indeed, we are already here.
I know what I would like to do. What would becoming a colony entail? I'm not familiar with the grave farm. How does that work? I have another idea. How about United Living Lands? Why are you and I involved in this decision, Ilgard? I already know what I'm fighting for. Ludwig's vision for the Living Land.
Oh, Envoy, no. Do not suggest that lightly. Think of the Emperor. There would be reprisals. Ones which this conclave could not survive, fractured as you are. Not unless you came together and formed a nation of your own. It would be difficult. No, impossible. I'm certain you would fail. Think of your people, all of you. Think of the lives at stake.
I assume the assembled leaders have thoughts. Turn on your companion. What do you think? Tell me about the other possibilities.
Of course. The Living Lands would retain its own laws under a grave appointed by the Emperor. The grave would be expected to promote and develop the Living Lands to our mutual benefit. They would divide the island into administrative districts and see them governed by mayors appointed from the local communities. The island would provide tribute in the form of resources and taxes, and in times of war, soldiers. The Empire, I should note, is nearly always at war. In return, the Living Lands would enter Adir's sphere of influence, and should outside nations attempt to invade, we would come to the Grave Room's aid.
What would be our grave? I assume the assembled leaders have thoughts.
Naturally, that would be the Emperor's decision. But I suspect he would choose you. Only the strong survive the frontier. I used to believe that was Ludwig. But you were born to rule here. Quite literally.
But Zapadal's dead, along with any claim over the Living Lands I had. I was hoping you'd say that. This is a lot to take in. I don't want to rule anybody.
Come now. You didn't get this far on heritage alone.
We give up our fighters and the wealth of our lands, and get promises in return. Can you wield a promise, Envoy? Can you drink it like clean water? Can you see it when you open both eyes wide?
A grave room wouldn't be my first choice, but we're going to need a hand with all the dream thralls left in Shatterscarp. So if the Emperor's willing to pitch in, then I guess so am I.
When the Empire demands its tribute, from where will it come? Emerald Stair is not the breadbasket it was, and the dream of Eora is now deferred. If we accept this deal, I fear we are building a trap certain to catch our own legs.
Tribute, he says. Taxes, soldiers. The Empire has tried it all before. Look to the Eastern Reach if you don't believe me. They want to bleed us dry, to fill their coffers and fight their wars, to break us like wild animals. But I will not bend.
It's still a gamble, but I think it's the safest bet. We get the benefits of Imperial trade and protection without losing all of what makes this place special. There's no way of knowing what it would mean in another generation or two. But right now, it gives us the security and stability to recover.
We were fine before Adir showed up, and we'll be fine when they're gone. Trust the lands and her people, Envoy.
If we give Adir power over us, We can't be surprised if they decide to flex it later.
Of course.
Great question.
You have seen more of this land and met more of its people than any of us. Your opinion is informed. You were empowered by the Emperor himself to investigate an impossible problem. And against the odds, you solved it. And as far as we know, you are the last godlike in the world, and the favored child of a mysterious god. And in our dealings together, I found you to be a person of substance and conviction. But mostly, it's because you're a Diran, so I trust you. And these fine people here are going to do whatever they like if they don't agree with you anyway. Well, don't leave me in suspense.
It would be best if the Living Lands became an official colony of Edir. I think we should attempt a reform. I believe we should fight for a united Living Lands. I must stand with Ludwig and Stilgroth.
Oh, gods have mercy.
Solus and her wardens stand vigil with the Living Lands.
You can count on Thirdborn. Our cannons stand with the Living Lands.
Fjord and her animancers stand with the Living Lands.
We deserve this opportunity. Thank you for believing in us.
Fighting a battle together is easy. I just hope everyone's willing to stick it out when it comes to the politics.
Gods, they made the right decision for once.
Finally, some sense permeates the proceedings.
On your head be the consequences. That leaves the matter of Ludwig and the Stilgroth. She will never surrender, Envoy. You must kill her, or we will lose Paradise, and eventually the island.
Then I will meet Ludwig on the battlefield. Let no man stand who tries to stop me. I will defend Paradise with my life, even if it means the will. Not solemnly. Let's do this.
The Living Lands will never be free until we break the chain around our necks. Ludwig must die her final death.
She better say her goodbyes while she can.
I'm proud to fight at your side, Envoy. One last time.
Let's get to work then. We've got a walking corpse to bury.
The Paradise militia will be at your back. Give her no quarter. The future waits for you.
Thank you all for trusting me. I'll do my best.
Thank you for deserving it. Now, go and teach the Stilgroth a lesson they will never forget.
Show them that the Living Lands will not be broken across Vodka's knee.
We will send reinforcements to help you reclaim the Eastern Gate. From there, work your way to the main plaza.
When did you become a military strategist?
Let's just say this is not my first brush with a tyrannical authority, though. I pray it is my last. May all the gods of Eora and the Living Lands protect you.
Let's take back the city together. Show the Stilgroth how the Living Lands takes care of its own.
Time to stop the Stilgroth. Lead the way, Envoy.
Let's go free a city, shall we?
Why everyone needs to talk? I don't understand. And long sentences. Just do it. Haha. Oh, you're friendly. Okay. Okay, something here. Go. Boom.
Envoy, watch your left!
Where are they? Oh shit.
I'm sick.
Your reputation is well deserved.
Who are you fighting with?
Yatsley, remind me not to make you mad.
I'm sick.
Get it together!
Not right there. You're not looking so good.
What the fuck is happening? So I don't understand who is our enemy, who is our friend. Just trying to.
I'm sick.
That poor guy.
I'll hang back and watch the gate. Everybody all right?
Did we get a chance to buy stuff? I'm out of health potions. What was that? Yep.
You asked
You
for it!
should be here.
Oh fuck, this guy again. Fuck. I'm fucked.
On your left here!
I'm sick!
Get them.
Someone's eager to meet us.
I'm sick!
No. Okay. I'm out of health potions. Really need something. Where should I go?
Envoy over here.
What?
What exactly do you think you're doing?
What?
Liviana, don't you ever take a break?
You nearly died in my clinic. Correction, you did die. And now look at you. Fighting the Steel Garrote. What have you got to say for yourself?
Nice to see you too, Liviana. Sorry, Liviana. I promise to be careful. I destroyed the god. Those toy soldiers don't stand chance against me. I don't have time for this.
Well, at least you're alive. Try and keep it that way. Kai, is this your doing?
Come on. I couldn't have kept him out of the action if I wanted to.
I knew you were a bad influence. We're patching up folks as best we can, but I'm not going to sugarcoat it. War is a damn bloody mess.
Always has been, always will be. Anything I can do to help? Don't worry, this will be over soon. I'll let you get back to work.
You'd know better than anyone. I can't say I approve of you leaping into the fray, but it's always nice catching up with a former patient. Gods be with you, Envoy. For my sake, try not to die a second time.
Come on.
Don't you have health potions?
Practice with Uncle Capo 100 times. Tight, not too tight. I don't want to cut off the blood flow.
Living lands. Get off me! Envoy!
One sick.
Monica demands your submission. Stand against her and fall.
Let's pay Ludwig one final visit, shall we?
Lead on. Shall we? I don't have anything. Doesn't make any sense. We can get a chance to buy stuff.
For Naku Kubel, don't you think? Let's make sure she stays dead this time. All right, dearie.
Okay, one here. Nope, it seems that they're out of luck.
There you are.
So, you survived the garden. Did you come all this way just to try your luck again? To kill me more efficiently than last time?
You've died twice by my count. Maybe the third time's the charm. How do you keep coming back? Ludwig, I don't want to kill you. I just want this to end.
You'll get your chance.
Then what are you waiting for?
Look around, Envoy. Heelguard should have listened. tried to bring order through compromise. He failed. Order is meant to be imposed by a stern, guiding hand.
The living lands will unite and remain free. There is nothing you can do about it. Your order, I assume. There isn't an order, Ludwig. Shut up and draw your weapon.
You can tell Wodaka yourself once we've sent you back to the wheel.
Don't insult my intelligence or my commitment to the cause. Treaties can be burned. The hands which shook over whatever deal you struck can be lopped off at the wrist. As for you, Sapadal may be gone, but their offspring remains. And I cannot suffer even a remnant to live. Congratulations on being the last of your kind.
You asked me to kill Sabatal, now you're asking me to die? We could just go our separate ways. Thank you very much.
I'm merely finishing what you started. Steel yourself, Envoy. Make this a fight to remember, even in death.
Ludwig, it's Lord Daddies, you know me, don't do this. I defeated you once, I can't do this again. If you attack, I won't hesitate to defend myself.
I thought I knew you. My friend, my confidant, my ally. But I don't know what you are now. Consider death my parting gift in recognition of our time together. I give you freely that which I can never have.
I will deliver you to the beyond and succeed where others fail. You are making a mistake. It's going to get you killed. I stand corrected. You never knew me at all.
You really believe you can kill me? Do it then. Kill me as no one ever has. Hold nothing back. Give it your all and destroy me.
Let's finish this. Together.
You won't be missed, Ludwig.
You showed such promise, on.
What happened to your voice?
What a shame it has to end.
Hello, you guys!
I'm sick!
No more!
Come on! Let's kill him all. One last time!
I'm sick!
Come on, come on, come on. Throw everything you got. Oh shit. What the fuck? Oh, whoa, 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 whoa.
I'm sick!
Shit, shit.
wasn't wrong!
Fucking hell, what's that?
Wasn't wrong! Grow up and we'll show him. Next one's mine. Wasn't wrong! Grow up and I can't. One single and rock. It wasn't wrong.
Burning, burning. Fuck.
Again, wounded. Help me.
Oh shit.
Last time.
Oh shit, we are fucked, I think. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Everything I got. Where is it?
Ethic wasn't wrong.
Holy fucking hell! What the? Where is my god ability to... Oh yes, I have it too! Which one is mine? This is so unfair.
I'm sick.
Okay, it's gone. Oh no, you shut up. You brought another one? Can I bring another one? Nope.
I'm sick. Back on. Watch the left.
What about now? Insufficient shit. Come on. Now.
Back in the fight.
Come on.
I'm sick.
I think you are done. I think you are done. Again? What the fuck? This is so no way. Another round. Fuck you.
I'm sick.
10 seconds. Come on, come on, come on.
I'm sick.
Ooh, finally.
Wherever Ludwine is now, she must be seething.
Of course, we'd be happy to kill her again, if needed.
She's done for, but we're not. Whatever's next, we'll face it. Together.
Gods, you're all gonna make me sick. But carry on.
Silence falls over Paradise, as though the city is holding its breath. Then you hear it, the ringing of a distant bell, the waving of banners, and cheers of victory. After a short and bloody conflict, the dust has finally begun to settle. There is an absence in your thoughts where Sapadal dwelled. Once, the god of the living lands would have flinched at this rare moment of tranquility. Instead, they are one with the silence. The Paradise militia rallies to you, the outsider who defended them in their hour of need. Whatever happens next, you have won their confidence. You take a moment to reflect on the calm. Not so long ago, you arrived at these shores on a simple errand, which turned out to be anything but simple. The Dream Scourge is over, and the island has been cleansed of plague. A time of healing and mourning follows. People look to you for answers about the source of the affliction. You tell them the truth, how the origin of the plague has been destroyed, put out of its misery, and leave it at that. Thanks to you, the living lands has escaped Adiran oppression. The free settlements unite under a common banner and begin the fraught process of negotiating new traditions and values. The Empire withdraws. The frontier remains wild, but not for long. For the rebels of Paradis, this is not a victory they can share. Fearing your wrath, they retreat deeper into the wilderness, taking their secrets and ideals with them. The refugees of Emerald Stair resettle in Thirdborn, bringing their skills and research to aid the local community. What starts as an uneasy partnership blossoms into a bond of trust. Through shared adversity, they find common ground. The ashes of Fior Messiverno continue to smolder. Scavengers avoid the ruins, fearful of spirits unleashed by animancy gone awry. The once promising city is nothing but a cautionary tale. Though free, Shatterscarp is still haunted by the surviving dream thralls after the destruction of Naku Kubel. The routine hunt for the remaining monsters becomes part of Thirdborn's everyday life, another chore atop a hardscrabble existence with few comforts. The youthful make a game of the hunt, retrieving artifacts from the dead to return to those they left behind. Solace Keep clings to its long-held isolation at first, but after mourning her friend Kostya, Mihala reluctantly deigns to open the doors of the fortress. Some dwarves greet newcomers with glee. Others still mutter darkly about outsiders. Mihala flounders in her earliest negotiations with the rest of the living lands, but slowly learns compromise. She develops a taste for Valian sweets. When Kai leaves the living lands, he is no longer running. For the first time in many years, he can face the future. He returns to Rauatai, committed to peace for his people, those he left in Rauatai, as well as those he found in the living lands. He joins the Ranganui's council, counterbalancing powerful voices of isolationism and hawkishness. It is a long and difficult battle, and he is happy to fight it. With his travels alongside the envoy complete, Marius is left directionless once again. Rather than disappearing into his cups, however, Marius leans on his time among his companions to give him the strength to re-enter society and find comfort in civilization. He establishes a route between Paradis and Thirdborn, guiding travelers between the two in return for money and supplies. And while he has a reputation for being aloof, he joins the campfires from time to time, sharing stories of his time with the envoy that most travelers believe are completely made up. Giada continues to improve as an animancer. She dedicates her work to the spiritual health of the living lands, nurturing instead of exploiting. Others follow her example, seeking her tutelage from lands far and wide. In the years to come, rumors spread of a secret society gathering in the wilderness, where animancers work in harmony with nature. The dream of Fior Messiverno lives on in her. No longer under the threat of imminent death, Yatsley returns to the Animancers. Reunited with her beloved Quilici, she helps him and the Animancers as they put their lives together after the attack on Fior Messiverno. Eventually, she even has something nice to say to Vidaro. As the days pass in contentment and relative peace, Yatsley is struck by the persistent feeling that something is missing. Though she still devotes herself to her studies of both the arcane and the godless, the restlessness never goes away. Alone in your thoughts, you feel endless opportunities stretching out before you. This is the freedom Sapadal never had. You promise to cherish it. The sounds of celebration pull you out of reverie. Many are waiting to greet you with open arms. You take a moment to catch your breath and savor it, because everything is about to change.
What the hell? What a tasteless ending. I remember games had cutscenes, amazing cutscenes, and enough movies, little mini movies for the ending, and just now it's just text and static images. Oh, that's a lazy work. Yeah, that's it. That's the game for you. It was a very mediocre game at best, I think. I really didn't care about the story. The story was really boring for me. The only positive thing about this game was the visuals, I think. I really liked the visuals and combat. Combat was fun, not bad. But other than that, I didn't care about the story. The characters was really boring, nothing. I mean, I didn't care at all. Yeah, I played it, I think, over 30 hours so far. And yeah, I think it doesn't worth $70, this game. Maybe if you are interested, buy it when it's heavily discounted. I don't know. But yeah, it was a very mediocre game, as I said. Nothing extraordinary or amazing. Very, very long dialogues every time you try to talk with something. I mean, usually these type of games have a very live cities. I mean, the cities were kind of dead. Just a couple of stores that you buy stuff from them. The other characters, NPCs, just nothing happened in those cities. They're just static. Yeah. That's it. Okay. That's the game. Hope you guys enjoyed this gameplay. If that was the case, please don't forget to like, comment, subscribe and share to support my channel, and I will see you next one. Take care and have fun.